What is up, guys? How are you doing? Today's video, we're going to be comparing a pair of real Yeezy 350 V2 statics to a pair of fake Yeezy 350 V2 statics. I'm using the word fake in lieu of replica, counterfeit, unauthorized. I'm just using the word fake in general. When it comes to fakes, as far as I can tell, you got like maybe 3 grades of fakes. You get like the $20 ones from Wish. You get something like these, and then you get like the UA, like the top of the line UAs that are really, really close to, like the ones I'm wearing right now, these Oreos. And when you get those top of the line ones, they're gonna be pretty dang close to real. I'll link down below where I got these right here. I don't remember the name of the website. They sent it out to me. They saw some of my shoe videos and they wanted to send me some Chinese company. But before we start the video, let's get a few things out of the way. These videos, whenever you talk about fake shoes, they're gonna garner some thumbs down, some dislikes. If you want to hit the dislike button, go ahead. There's usually 2 types of people that are going to be hitting that dislike button. One's going to be like the old-fashioned people that are still starching their Echo jeans while they listen to 90s gangbang crip walk music, and it just offends their sensibilities that there's people that buy fake shoes. Old-fashioned people that just can't get with the times. Number 2 is going to be younger people that just take shoes entirely too seriously. Entirely like resellers that take it way too seriously. It's like they're living, it's their life, you know? So a few things. If you're buying fake shoes and you're selling them as real, you're nothing but a sack of shit. Number 2, if you wanna wear fake shoes, wear fake shoes. Don't let nobody tell you different. I'm wearing fake Oreos right now. It just snowed yesterday, so the ground's all sludgy. Best believe I'm gonna wear these fakes instead of messing up my real Oreos. I have a literal vault in the studio with probably $15,000 to $20,000 worth of real shoes, but I still wear fakes sometimes. Nothing wrong with it, guys. The only thing that the real shoes give you that the fake shoes don't is that kind of like inner confidence of knowing that, hey, I got some $300, $400, $500 shoes on right now. And I don't want to sit here and rant. I just figured that would help me kind of save some time and just makes it to I don't have, there's some comments I don't have to respond to because I've addressed it in the beginning of the video. Okay, so this video, we're gonna be comparing fake versus real Yeezy 350 V2 statics. I'm gonna give you some super up close shots. We're gonna get them on feet. I'm gonna show you all the differences between these like kind of mid-grade replicas versus the actual real ones here. I'm not gonna be focusing on the box or anything like that. I'm just gonna be focusing on the physical shoes themselves. All right, enough yip yapping, let's get into it. All right, so for the entirety of the video, I'm gonna try and keep the fake ones on the left and the real ones on the right. So right is real, left is losers, I don't know. All right, so first thing you might notice is gonna be the width of this dark triangle right here. On the real pairs, it's much thinner than these fake pairs right here. And the reason that is because this stripe that goes down the middle is much thinner on the fake pairs than the real pairs. Okay, so right up until this kind of front lace right here, this is all gonna be about 1 inch wide on the real ones. So if you see here, right around 1 inch, pretty much 1 inch all the way through here. On the fake ones, it's gonna be like 3/4 of an inch all the way down. Okay, now while we kind of have them lined up back to back here, let's show you a few differences here. Number 1 is gonna be, remember the right is real. You see this lift on the heel, how it lifts up and has that big old fat ass on it, whatever you want to call that lovely lump or whatever. The fake here is a much less dramatic bump for sure. And then right here with the straps are pretty dang close. Like this is the same size, but as you can see, since the stripe is 1 inch on the real ones, it matches up. But on this one, since the stripe is less than 1 inch, it hangs over the top there. Now also remember, these are all handmade, all the real ones, all the fake ones too, of course. So there's always gonna be inconsistencies whenever it comes to that. No human being is perfect. Also, if you notice the heel tab on the real ones here, it kind of looks like it's almost like relaxed and like laying down almost. Whereas this fake one juts like up. The heel tab is actually wider on these as well. Let me show you. See how it's more kind of low profile and wider than the fakes? Now another thing along with that is gonna be the shape of this opening right here. If you see, this goes at like this very gradual angle up and stops where the real one comes up at almost like a 90-degree straight up angle. And then on the fakes, it's less of like, it's like a 80-degree angle maybe. Like it just goes shoop up, whereas the Adidas goes and then kind of tapers out there at the top. Sorry if my sound effects aren't helpful. All right, now let's talk about the boost. Understand these real ones I do wear. The fake ones I've only worn a few times, so you're gonna see some dirt, stuff like that. But if you notice the general outlay of the boost and how you got a cluster at the back and then like a stripe of them going up to the tip, right? And that's pretty much how all Yeezys are as far as like the shape of like the little stripes or whatever. Now on the fake one, you'll see it's more like an even like checkerboard type pattern. There's boom, 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 boom. There's a bunch of them there. Now on each pair, the boost feels very, very similar, like in softness and how much you can press it is. I mean, it's almost identical. I don't think in this modern day and age, that's a good way to tell because they're really good at replicating like the feeling of the boost. The look, different, but the feeling, very, very similar. Another thing I noticed with this fake pair is the heel tab kind of, it's like lopsided. The left shoe of the fake pair is a little bit better, but this right shoe, you can definitely tell it's like lopsided and kind of leaning, whereas the Adidas one is straight across. Same with the left shoe. All right, another thing to look at is the stitching on like the inner part here. On this heel tab, you see how it's nice and even on the Adidas all the way around, whereas the fake one, it's kind of lopsided and the stitching doesn't look very like crisp and like pronounced. It looks like it's hidden almost, where on the Adidas, like it's nice, even stitching all the way around. All right, let's get these on my feet. I'm gonna wear the real one for the right shoe and the left one for the fake shoe. Now, I'm showing you these on feet to kind of show you the perspective shift. When you have these in your hand and you're kind of nitpicking all the differences, you're gonna notice differences. But when they're on your feet and you see what they look like on feet, they look very, very, very similar. It's gonna be very hard for somebody to pick out or assume that you're wearing fake shoes. As long as you have like a mid to high grade replica, you're not buying the $20 ones on Wish, then it's gonna be pretty hard for people to distinguish it. People have a hard enough time distinguishing whether or not they bought real Yeezys or not. I don't think they're gonna be that great at spotting your shoes and seeing if you're wearing fakes, if that's what you're concerned about. But that's just not something I think you should be that concerned about. If you're wearing fakes, you're wearing fakes. Whenever I'm out in public, if I'm wearing replica shoes or UA fakes, whatever you want to call them, and somebody walks up to me and will start a conversation about the shoes, I always tell them, yeah, they're fakes. I tell them I have real pairs, but I wear fakes sometimes. I have yet to get one single negative reaction from anybody. A lot of people are interested in like, whoa, where do you buy them? How much do they cost? That's what people care about. I don't think there's gonna be any roving band of shoe legit checkers running the streets and pointing at you and laughing because you're wearing fake Yeezys. And 98.5% of people don't give a shit about your shoes anyways. It's just you that cares. There's the few random sneakerheads you'll run into, but most people just don't care. So by all means, wear fakes if you want to wear fakes. I do, and I'm cool. But seriously guys, I just wanted to make this video because a lot of people request like lining up fakes and real shoes and legit checking them, because I do like legit check videos on this channel. I think I have 4 pairs total of fakes that I've been sent throughout the years. I believe the fakes I have are the Belugas, the Static Blacks, these regular Statics, and the Oreos. And I have all those with the real pair, so I'll do some comparisons with those as well. If you have any others you want me to maybe try out, I can maybe buy them. But I also get a lot of the Chinese companies reaching out to me all the time. If you are a Chinese company and want to send me, if you think you got the top diggity dog replica UA fake shoes, reach out to me. I will compare them to real ones. I have almost every pair of Yeezys right now. But that is the end of the video. If this was helpful at all, hit the like button. Leave a comment down below if you want me to kind of answer any questions. I'm somewhat decent about responding to people in the comment section. Also, if you're into shoe stuff like this, you want to see like legit checks and like other shoe stuff, like I said, I got a ton of shoes that I'm gonna do like reviews and stuff on, and legit checks. I got a ton of different Yeezys. So yeah, subscribe to the channel if you're into that kind of stuff. And that is all, guys. Have a great day. Bye.